There are a number of factors to consider when selecting an equipment finance company. The first, does that equipment finance company understand your business?
Hello everyone, my name is Wade Bergquist with Envision Capital Group, and welcome to another episode of Ask Envision. On this episode, we're going to be talking about our proprietary vendor financing program called Vendor 360. Now, we launched this about 8 months ago, and since then, we've been fielding calls on a weekly basis. A lot of vendors nationwide are very curious as to what Vendor 360 is and how it can work for their business. Now, because we work in every industry, Vendor 360 can be applied to literally any company, industry, product, you name it. So we're very well versed in how to implement such a financing program. And we look at it from two perspectives. Number one, we look at it from the vendor perspective, or the reseller, or the distributor, or the manufacturer. What benefits you to work with Envision Capital Group? Well, with that said, we have three goals in mind. Number one is to help you sell more equipment. Number two is to help you build and maintain a loyal customer base. And number three, of course, is to help you drive profits. Now, from the customer perspective, what's important when it comes to Vendor 360? The simple fact is they are getting access to financing options that quite literally might not have been offered to them any other way. We've been in business for well over 10 years. Our number one goal is to provide your customers the very best rate and term possible. As I've said in numerous videos and on some blog posts as well and all over Facebook, everything we do is designed to help get your customers the very best rate and term possible and to provide them an excellent financing experience. The real goal is when they finance from you, they have such a great experience from, of course, your product selection, but they also have a great experience making sure that they can get that piece of equipment financed. So very important. Other things that we offer to vendors, kind of the obvious ones, pre-funding. We work with a lot of different credit situations, a wide credit window, A through D. And typically, when a vendor calls us, what they don't want to do is figure out financing. They don't want to be the middleman. They don't want to have to deal with the financing because it can get so deep quickly. The minutia of financing can get really overwhelming, and 95% of the resellers that we work with simply don't want to hassle with that. What they want to do what they do best: sell their equipment, service the customer, provide great customer care, customer solution. But when it comes to the heavy lifting of financing, that's when you call in a professional company like Envision Capital Group. With that being said, I invite you to take a look at our website. I invite you to take a look at our Facebook page, our YouTube channel. I've done a few other videos with regard to Vendor 360. And again, as I said earlier, it's a very powerful program and it's working very well for vendors nationwide. And as we move into 2018, I ask every vendor that we work with, are you looking to grow in 2018? Every one of them says yes. They are wanting and willing to grow however they can. Typically, how to get that growth, whether it be 8, 10, 15%, is simply by offering a better financing solution. And in closing, how is it that we can implement such a program so easily? Well, we've been doing this for a long time. We have processes and procedures in place. We have a phenomenal team here at Envision Capital Group that will seamlessly integrate into your current funding process. We want to get to know your business. We want to get to know your customers. We need to be a good partner. Otherwise, why would you want to work with us? So, very important. The checks and balances are in place. Now, how do we work together? Very simple. There's three basic tiers. Number one, we have a conversation. We like what we hear and you like what you hear. And you have the ability at that time to just start sending us business and we can get deals funded for you. That's tier number one. Tier number two, again, very simple. We put on your website a link to a financing page that belongs to us. So when someone clicks Get Financing Now or Apply Today, they're going to come to a link directly on our website. They fill that out. We get an instant notification, and so do you. And then we call you, the vendor, to discuss the opportunity. And then we call the customer to really understand what their needs are when it comes to rate and term. So again, tier 2, very simple. Tier 3, and we have a number of vendors who we are working with in this capacity right now. Envision Capital Group has the ability to quite literally custom make a finance page that will live and breathe on your website. So when someone clicks the Get Finance button or financing options, they click to a page that is completely branded back to your company. And I can show you some examples of this in the comments below, so just feel free to click those links. But rest assured, we are very well versed in the technology. Everything is built out, and our main goal is to help you sell more equipment and drive profit. If you've never really looked at a vendor financing program before, that is completely free of charge, by the way, and it is based in marketing as well. So we look at it from not just, hey, what do you got for us? We want to be a good partner back to your company. So with all that being said, I'm sure it did generate some questions. Dan Lund can be reached at 949-225-1718. Feel free once again to take a look at our website, our Facebook page, and of course our YouTube channel as well. I hope this information was helpful, and again, we look forward to working with you. Have a nice day. Take care.